audio format signage, is it for more people than just those with visual impairment?
Absolutely. And we've touched that a little bit earlier. Think about, again, different cognitive disabilities. One of them I mentioned earlier is dyslexia. You might see the sign, but you cannot necessarily read it. It could be other cognitive disabilities, right? Even dementia that's that cause to of a lack of orientation. It could be a language barrier, which again I think is kind of everyone has some language barrier. I've been to a few years ago into a Chinese airport. That was tough. That was tough. Even mental. One of the things that was surprising to me, Tyler, was learning that there was a doctor from a mental clinic in New York who contacted us and said, I'm recommending this to some of my patients. They're like, excuse me, doctor, are you from mental clinic? Again, yes. So why are you recommending it to them? Just so I can understand, why are you doing that? Well, he said, well, some of my patients have agoraphobia, which is a fear of big public spaces. Knowing where they are, knowing what is there, what's around it, knowing that they can call someone for help, reduce the anxiety. Who knew? Like, who knew? Like, I didn't know about it at all. So we're learning about more and more audiences that find value in this. And maybe, I know we're almost off time, but another aspect maybe worth mentioning, being an Israeli-based startup and everything going on in the world right now, is emergency cases. Think about it. Every room in every hotel in North America, or at least in the US, on the back side of it, you have the evacuation plan. Where to go in case of fire or in case of emergency. Yeah, but how can you consume that if you cannot see? You just don't. So if there's a fire in the hotel, figure it out.
Yeah.
There's wayfinding as also liability and emergency aspect to take in consideration, which a lot of times just been overlooked.
Yeah, and many kinds of emergencies. I mean, blackouts, smoke, any of those sort of situations where suddenly you need that assistance, but you cannot see. What if you can't find the sign? What if the door is knocked down?
Exactly.
Right? Like you're right. There's a lot of situations there where having audio signage means could be saving a life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So the fact that it's available, it's accessible, it's reasonable, it's easy, it's simple. I think it really is a matter of increasing awareness. And again, thanks to you this stage, I'm happy I can talk about it and amplify it to more people. And hopefully some of the listeners will take action and contact us and do something with this in order to increase awareness. The more references, the more awareness, the more we will talk about it, the more we'll shift a bit, not all, but a bit of the digital accessibility that is mainly discussed to the built environment, the more accessible places we'll see.